All right, so hello, Leo. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Welcome back if you love me. I love you too. We are here for June energies. All right, so enjoy the new ticker tape at the bottom. It'll help explain if you are new some of the language that I use here on the channel so that you can better understand the message that you're receiving, right? Better understand me as a reader. And we're going to be getting into your message. So I am using the Animal Spirit Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck by Kim Kranz. I'm also using my Naked Heart Tarot. All right, for the insights for you. There will be a separate video for guidance called Ophiuchus that you can check out once it's loaded. All right, so also, Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Virgo all got bonus readings this month, or will be getting bonus readings this month, because they had the most likes, most views, most comments on their videos in April. Okay, so if you would like extra bonus messages for you in August, make sure to drop a like, leave comments, and share this out with all of your other Leo placement friends so that you can get your bonus readings. All right, let's see then what is going on with Leo energy, in particular the house in which Leo rules for you for June. What is going on with Leo for June? I think you're in some strong energy, Leo. I think you've been there, done that before. I think you're in I feel like you're in an energy of high protection of yourself because you've been there, done that, and you're not the same. You're not the same person as you was. You're not reliving something. Let's see what comes out for you. Spirit, please, what is going on this month for Leo? Ooh, we've got the Oyster. The Oyster. Now, Oyster is really cool because this energy for you for June. Oyster is all about sifting through things, right? Ooh, we have octopus under that. Interesting. It's all about sifting through things, right? Oysters, in order to get nutrition, they filter through the sands, right? And in the process, they take sands in. It ends up becoming the pearl over time. Now, the sand is abrasive, right? It's rough, it's gritty, but it eventually turns into something really valuable, right? Real pearls are highly valued. So whatever you've been going through, whatever you've been healing through in life, you've been in a position where it might not have felt the best. It might have been rough. It might have felt abrasive, right? But you've been going through it for such a time that ultimately it's shifted you into something much more valuable, right? I think you're realizing the value in all of the not so great experiences that you've had and really learning what is worth it to you to continue doing and what is not, right? I think you're learning your own value through potentially your own mistreatment from other people, right? If you've been mistreated in some which way, shape, or form over the years, it has been a slow process, but it has taught you your value, right? It has taught you your value. So let's see the insight into what this oyster energy looks like for you for June. What is bringing this revelation, right, of the oyster, the value of the self? And it's, you know, oysters have this hard exterior shell, right? You got to really crack them open to get the value in there. And I think that if this value's been building up for a long time, you're not just about to open up and reveal that vulnerable, squishy inside for anybody. Like, very, very hard exterior, high value on the inside. So, You know, maybe you've been very closed off for a very long time too, Leo, and it's about time you've opened up to, well, yourself, right? Opening up to yourself first about what it is that you deserve, you know? What is of equal value to you that you can reveal, right? Reveal your own values. So let's see. Because you've worked very hard to figure out who you are, right? It's taken a very long time to find the value in yourself, and you're not just going to give it to anybody, right? Not just anybody can get in there, you know, not just anybody can crack you open, you know, and discover this beautiful value of you. So I feel like with this energy, you may find yourself in a position where you're not sure if you want to be open or not, right? You might be very closed off, hard exterior, and know that you have a lot of value in there and just not be 100% certain on who you're giving it to, right? So let's see. Let's see. Because if you think about it, you are not the oyster. Life is the oyster. You are the pearl. And I feel like if it's almost this fear that if someone cracks you open, they're going to destroy the oyster, right? And you won't be alive anymore, right? In order to get the pearl out, you have to crack the oyster open, and it's no more, right? The oyster is unalive, right? But you are not the oyster. You are the pearl that has developed over years of abrasion inside this shell, right, of life. And I think that there's going to be some kind of discerning, realizing that when you crack open and show your value, you're just simply losing your old life. The old life that was keeping your value hidden. The hard exterior that was just keeping the value of you hidden. And allowing your value to just be what it is, right? Witnessed for what it is. Like, you are not the oyster. The life and the history that has been rough and has shaped you is not you. You are the value from it all. You follow? So we have the Five of Wands reversed, the High Priestess reversed. What else for my beautiful Leos? Yeah, we've got the Tower and Temperance. The Tower and Temperance. Clarities, please. We got the Sun here. That's your energy, clarifying the Five of Wands reversed. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Tower, please. Got the Five of Swords. And the Moon. Clarifying Temperance. We've got the Three of Wands on the bottom. And the Ace of Cups on top. So these are the energies that we're working with overall. I feel like, Leo, you've got a lot of love to give, right? A lot of value. It's just a matter of taking the journey into your light and getting out of your monkey mind, right? This monkey mind that's afraid of betrayal, that's afraid of being, you know, used or sabotaged when you're in your high, you know, King of Cups energy. Sorry, I was looking at the Six of Pentacles that was under that. Right, where you give a lot, where you give and it's not reciprocated, right? Where people just take, they're energetically impoverished, right? And that's the truth. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of people who are energetically impoverished, right? This is the Black Swan. Now, when I talk about Black Swan energy, I refer to Black Swan energy like this. You could have, because swans are mesmerizing, and when you see a swan, all you want to do is look at the swan. It's beautiful. Right? People are like, oh my God, look at the swan, right? It's beautiful. But if you had an entire lake filled with swans, and one of them was a black swan, that's the swan you can't take your eye off of. That's the one you can't ignore. That's the one you can't pretend is not there. It's not like the other swans. There's something inherently mesmerizing and gorgeous about a black swan, despite the fact that all swans are beautiful, right? I think the truth is you're finding your own, finding the realization of your own black swan energy within, and recognizing that you want an equal. You want a black swan. As a black swan, you don't want just any other swan. No matter how special they are and beautiful they are as a swan, you want your equal. And I think that's really what's going on here. We've got Mars in your sign, right? And if you've got Sagittarian placements, it's going to be aspecting on those. And we've got Pisces energy here. Okay, this is Venus and Pisces energy. Showing some love to your childhood wounds, right? Allowing your feelings to guide you. Because if it feels good, you go for it. If it feels good, you keep doing it. If it feels good, you reciprocate so you can keep receiving it, right? High masculine, high feminine energy. When we're not loving how we feel or paying attention to how we feel, or we're negating how we feel, that's what's coming into balance here, right? This temperance energy is very Libran, so you may have strong Libra placements in your chart or strong Sag placements in your chart. Depending on, what placement you're watching Leo for. I feel like authentically you want to let the inner conflict go. Right? The Five of Wands reversed, clarified by the Sun. I think in your light, your true light, you don't want to feel conflicted about whether or not you can show someone your value. I think if you're conflicted about showing someone that you're a pearl, then they're not the person you show a pearl to. It should be easy, right? If you're conflicted about it, there's a reason why you're conflicted about it. They're not that person. It's like, I'm a black swan and I'm this pearl. Do I give it to a regular swan? Do I give it to a goose? I don't know. Will they appreciate it? No. They might think it's beautiful, but they might not feel deserving of it. They might sabotage it. They might hurt you because they feel unworthy, right? Projection. That you would feel that way because that's how they're feeling. I think if you were to show your value to another black swan, they would completely understand because they also have it. They are the same. You can't just give it to anybody. You can't just reveal it to anybody. So I feel like you're at a point now where you're releasing this inner conflict and saying, if I am not sure I could show my true value to someone, it's because I can't show it to them. Doesn't mean I can't show it to anyone, just means it's not them. And chances are, if the whole lake is filled with regular old swans, as beautiful as they are, I'm going to have to really filter through the crowd to find another black swan, because you can't be the only one. You can't be. So, High Priestess with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like even if your intuition's online, an elephant never forgets. I think you are being really open with yourself, right? Because the High Priestess can keep secrets. She can intuit things but not express those things. Have a sensing and a knowing but not really act on it. And I feel, especially because we've got double Piscean energy, you might have really strong Pisces placements, and or Neptune and Saturn and Pisces are doing a number on your house, right? Especially because it's incongruent or quincunx, right, to your sign. I'm feeling like even if you're not exactly sure, intuitively speaking, that you recognize patterns, people that have said things or done things in the past, and they're being said and done now, and it's replaying. It's replaying. Different situation, different people, but the same. It's almost like weird deja vu. right? It's like weird deja vu. And it's like knowing that something's repeating because you've been here before. You've lived it before. At a different time in your life, right? With different people and different circumstances, but it's like you can sense it repeating, and it's like you never forget. You never forget. And you know you can't show them your vulnerable side because they're the shark. They're the shark. They smell blood, right? Blood's life force energy. They smell your beautiful life force energy. They smell your value and they come after it. They want it. They're going to eat you alive type thing, right? Eat your energy alive. These are people who are, well, narcissistic or sociopathic, right? They want your life force energy, even if that means destroying you altogether, right? They want the oyster. They want your life. They want your life. They want you to make your life their life. They want to take your life and eat it so it can nourish them and continue on their life. Like they'll eat the shark will eat the oyster, pearl and all. Give your life to me so that my life can continue and be sustained. And I think this is the big tower moment that you're having. The revelation, right? Because the tower is revelation. It's the divine saying, initiate unconditional love in order to create divine miracle and divine intervention, right? The 1, 6 to the 7. I think you're realizing that there's people in your life that want you to give up your life, your energy for them in their life. For what they want, for what they do, for how they dictate their behavior in their life and their actions and whatever they're manifesting. Forget about your life and be what I need you to be for mine. To be fair, if this is in the mirror, you might want to see how you're possibly doing the same thing, right? Because this reading can be reversed. Cross watchers, take it as it resonates. I'm obviously like speaking to Leo, but I could be talking to you about a Leo. So, you know, why else would you be watching this message? Someone with strong Leo placements, but I digress. Like, this is about recognizing that an individual is asking another individual to give up their life force energy, their plans, their dreams, their goals, their desires, their needs, give it all up for the others. Give all of that up for me. Whatever you have going on or planned in your life, give it up because I need this. Oh, you want to be free? Well, I can't have you free to do what you want to do because I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need this done. I need that done. I need to make sure this is good. I don't want to lose this, so I need you to hold it up. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to pay this. I don't want to whatever. So you need to be here and you need to do that and give up your life so that mine's easier, mine's better. That's what's going on here. And that is what needs to come into balance. That is what needs to alchemize, because that comes from childhood wounds. This is empath, narcissist type dynamic ships. And if you've been reading the ticker tape at the bottom, then you understand what the fuck I just said real well. If you've been missing the ticker tape, I suggest you go back and read it. Turn the volume all the way down on your phone as you replay this video just so you can read it. Because empath and narcissist, you're stuck in a cycle. You're stuck in a cycle. And this is about recognizing that you don't want to be an empath and you don't want to be a narcissist. What you really want to be is an alchemist. And the only way to be the alchemist, right, temperance, the only way to be the alchemist is to face the childhood shadows. To face the shadows. Either the shadow feminine or the shadow masculine that you're dealing with, so that you can transmute it and bring it into the light. So that you don't become a victim or an energy vampire, right? So you don't break yourself, so that life doesn't break you and eat you alive, right? It's about choices, the choices that you have. So Leo, I have faith that this will help. You in whatever divine time it is that you catch this. I will absolutely see you in Ophiuchus for guidance. Until next time, guys, I love you. Bye.